Hey everyone, the Flying Lucha here, and today we're going to be unboxing a classic that some of you may know, some of you may not know, but is a classic nonetheless, from the year 1987 to 1991. This was a 8-episode OVA series from Studio AIC and Artmic. Some of the most notable works from Studio AIC include Star Blazer's Space Battleship Yamato 2199, which came out in 2012. That has a 8.31 rating on my anime list. Never even heard of this show, but it is their highest rated one. They've also made the acclaimed Oh My Goddess, which I think originated in the 90s, and then they made a lot of other spin-offs and movies. And another show in which they made, which I am very familiar with, is Amagami SS. Now, I've only seen about 16 episodes of that. It's an alright show. I've kind of put it on hold. Only 16 episodes into it, and I'm a completionist, so I will finish it, but there's also a second season to get through as well, but I'm watching a lot of other shows, so that will have to wait. And the partner in which helped them, Studio Artmic, have made Riding Bean, which they did alongside AIC as well. A show called Genesis Climber Mospeada, I don't know, which was an original work, which dates all the way back to 1983. You never heard of that show. And an anime known for all the wrong reasons, very poor ratings, known to be one of the goriest animes ever made, which I have heard of, which I will watch one day, being Genocyber, which came out in 1994. My friends have told me, well, my friend who's in his coming up to his 40s, told me a lot about this show. So I've left a timestamp at the beginning of this video for you to get straight to the unboxing, but this part of the video where I'm going to sort of dive into the backstory of how Bubblegum Crisis came to life. You may notice a few pauses now and then in the video. That's because there's one coming now, if you can hear that. Yeah, it's about every 30 seconds a plane goes over my house. If you can hear that, yeah, it's very loud, and you might hear the gerbils every now and then. But that's something out of my control, and may make this video a bit longer than I would have liked. But there it is on cue. There's the plane. But yeah, so now we're gonna dive into the backstory. So in North America, Animego first released Bubblegum Crisis to VHS and Laserdisc in 1991, in Japanese with English subtitles. The series is notable in that it was one of the very few early anime series that were brought over from Japan, unedited and subtitled in English. While anime has become much more popular in the years since, in 1991, it was still mostly unknown as storytelling medium in North America. Bubblegum Crisis was aired in the US when it was aired on PBS affiliate Superstation KTEH in the 1990s and Starz Action Channel in 2000. An English dub of the series was produced beginning in 1994 by Animego through South Wind Studios in Wilmington, NC, and I think it's New York, not New York, what's NC, North Carolina, and released to VHS and Laserdisc beginning that year. A digitally remastered compilation featuring bilingual audio tracks and production extras was released on DVD in 2004. So that's when Bubblegum Crisis released, 2004, on DVD, okay. By Animego, the company later successfully crowdfunded a collector's edition. Now, this is something I'll show you at the end of the video. But the collector's edition, there was like a few different versions depending on how much you're willing to pay. Which Blu-ray released through the Kickstarter in November of 2013. This series was released on a regular edition Blu-ray on September 25th, 2018, which is practically this, but with a collector's box and a booklet. The series is currently available for streaming on Night Flight Plus. I think you would need to pay a subscription for that. There are 8 soundtrack releases, 1 per OVA, as well as numerous vocal albums which feature songs inspired by the series, as well as many drawn directly from it. So, there was one in 2013, which I think was a different company, and was it Media OCD? I know they released this. Doesn't say much. There's not really much info. If I can actually look at the back and actually show you the licenses, it doesn't really show Media OCD. Maybe on the actual disc itself it does. It says AIC, but it doesn't show Artmic. Yeah. But yeah, they have a standard Blu-ray of a sleeve, but I'll show you some pictures at the end of the video. But that's a little backstory, and now we can get straight into the unboxing. So, looking at the front, we have a chipboard box. I think the Ultimate Edition from 2013, if you can call it Ultimate. It was basically, imagine my Blue Exorcist, not Blue Exorcist, no, it's Twin Star Exorcist. That unboxing, and my Sword Art Online Season 2 limited edition, not the collector's version, the limited edition version. Basically had a chipboard box with like 1, 2, 3, 4 like standard Amaray cases in it. Yeah, it's basically a box with Amaray cases, except you get a few bonuses with it, which, yeah, like I said, I'll show you at the end of the video. And they had a standard, I think it's like Perfect Collection or something, which is a standard one with a sleeve. They got like coins, key rings, like a little patchwork thing, and art cards, whereas, well, we just get a booklet. But here is the bottom, as the MVM Twitter and MVM Facebook, as yes, MVM did release this. They also released, like, really early 90s, they released Bubblegum Crisis on VHS. So yeah, they have been around for quite a long time, MVM Entertainment. Not as good as all the anime, but, it's good to see them release a few things. They do, unfortunately, like to copy a lot of the discs from Hanabi, which is Australian ones, instead of going for Sentai, because it's just cheaper for them, which means that you don't have the better audio or all the extras or whatever, which is unfortunate. But as long as they can bring it to the UK on Blu-ray, I guess that's what most people care about. This is 12, so it's not a 15, which a lot of 18s anime is quite adult orientated. But here's what you get here. There was also, one from 2013. I'll show you a picture now. So this was the first standard Blu-ray, I think, released back in 2013. Possibly the worst release, as all the 8 episodes are crammed onto the one disc. And these episodes aren't like 24-minute episodes. They're actually quite long as well. Some of them, I think, even been over an hour. But, yeah, this is possibly the one you don't want. The extras have like art galleries and, I think, less language options. And, yeah, I don't think the actual picture quality is as good. This has lossless audio, whereas I think the first release had lossy audio or something like that. So, yeah, this one has the better audio and a better picture quality. Apparently, the picture quality is only slightly better, but, at least you're getting a better version. I mean, we have like a mix-up of the two. We got a chipboard box of this, whereas people that didn't want to pay their full amount for the Ultimate Edition would just have like a standard Blu-ray with a sleeve. We also got the same booklet, I think, as the people in the Premium Edition had. I say premium, or it might be perfect. I don't know. They got so many different names for them. But let's start off by opening it up. I'll show you the back first. There's the back, and there's the front. There we are. Inside, I think there's like a reversible sleeve, which I'll show you. Episodes 1 to 6 on this one, and 7 to 8, which I think are longer episodes as well. We'll take the sleeve out. This is what the reversible sleeve looks like. I think that's pretty neat. I like that a lot. If you don't all the information getting in the way. But yeah, and then go like that, and take this disc out. See what it looks like from there. Yeah. I'll have another look at the actual chipboard box. Yeah, it's proper nice to have a chipboard box. I think I paid like 30 quid for this. Well, then there was like £2 of postage with it, so it's about 32 quid. If you buy it now, I think it's 35. The pre-order was like, what, £5 less. It's not much of a pre-order, is it? But, here's another plane going over. Yay, every 30 seconds. I like this, though. This is really cool. And there's the booklet. All about Bubblegum Crisis. To speak louder to the microphone, these bloody planes. I always go from back to front because I hold the camera with my right hand. It's like a light novel. You get a lot of information about the episodes. And what's the contents? No pictures, unfortunately, but hey, nice to have nonetheless. So yeah, that's what you get. 30 quid. Probably be out of print towards the end of the year. And yeah, quite rare in future. But that is the end of the unboxing. But if you want to stick around and show you what some of the other releases look like, then yeah. If you're going to leave now and I don't really give a shit about that, this is the Flying Early Church Show, bye-bye. But if you want to stick around, then let's get into the other releases. And we'll actually look at the disc menus of this release. Now, this is basically the same as us, except it's a standard Blu-ray and the sleeve. So the sleeve would be is what we got here, the chipboard box. And then you got the Blu-ray, which obviously the artwork I've just changed around, but there's the artwork underneath. So they would have the same as what we got. So once he removes that sleeve, it will be what I showed you earlier, the front cover of this. I'm not sure if you did in fact get like the coin or the keyring with that. I think that was just for the people that bought the Ultimate Edition. But yeah, this is just a cheap alternative for the people that didn't want to pay full money for the extras and just really wanted the standard version. But yeah, that's what it looked like in the US. So this is the Ultimate Edition picture on the left and a bit of information as well. This one, I think people paid quite a pretty penny, and for people that paid, I think they got their names on one of the postcards on the back. And I think when you actually booted up the menu, before it actually played it, it showed a list of all the people's names. And I think on like the sleeve of the Blu-ray, it showed their names as well. You did have to pay like over $100 and shit. And people that actually bought it from the UK would have to pay shipping as well. So God knows how much they had to pay for it. But that released back in 2013. And it's like, bro, I wasn't collecting anime back then. I was still a kid back in 2013. So it's like there was no way I could have got that. And there's no way I will get that, because it's highly out of print and it's probably going to cost maybe more than £500, which I care not. But it was on like, I think it was like episodes 1 to 3 on like one disc, 4 to 6 on another, and then 7 to 8 on another. So they had it split between 3 discs, which will probably make the picture quality look great as well. Because, you know, more discs you have, the better picture quality, because there's less compression. But yeah, they also have like extras as well, which it shows on the right, which won't be including in this. It's just like an extra bonus for the people that paid the extra for the Kickstarter, you know, as they're known, the backers, the people that backed it, paid the money for it to actually get released. But like I said, yeah, there's no way I was going to get it back in 2013, let's be honest now. But yeah, it's just an extra bonus that these people can brag about. But yeah, you won't ever see that on this channel, more likely not. But yeah, for those of you who do have that, can you actually do me a favour and maybe unbox it on your YouTube channel or whatever, and just post a link in the comment section just so people know what the extras are? Because there was a guy I found his one. He's from the UK. He actually was one of the backers, and he only shows the first disc, which I think had like art galleries and shit, but he didn't show the other 2 discs which had extras as well. So if anyone has the Ultimate Edition all the way back from 2013 and would like to share that and share what's on those discs, please feel free in the comment section below. But yeah, that's enough for the American releases, and now I'm going to show you what's in fact on the discs of this release. So this release is the exact same as the US Perfect Collection release from 2018. Okay, so you get the MVM Entertainment logo pop up, and I'm straight into it. Whereas the Ultimate Edition would show like what the backers look like. I'm not going to play the audio because I'll probably get copyright. But episodes 1 to 6, and then set up a lot of shit. We got a lot of languages. I don't think there was this much in the original 2013 version. And yeah, not so much on this disc. That's sort of the picture. I don't know who this character is because I didn't watch this show yet. But I'll now show you what's on the second disc. So what I didn't show you on that first disc, you had the warning thing come up. And a very bland MVM Entertainment. And then voila. So now we look, episodes, set up, extras. You got all these extras. So this is exactly the same as the American Perfect Collection. Interview, episode 5 promo, Blu-ray trailer, character art gallery. I think this is what was only included in the original 2013 standard Blu-ray. Makeup props on background, Hurricane Live again. And then a bunch of the music videos, which are all separately. And also available from Media OCD, which released this. So all these extras. I think there's like more extras on the Ultimate Edition. Correct me if I'm wrong. But well, most looking forward to this. I think this is the character design guy. Not all subtitle languages are available for extra features. Okay. Original file, Blu-ray trailer. I don't give a shit about the galleries as much. I mean, Blue Gender had a lot of that. Blu-ray trailer, original episodes, and yeah. And we look at the setup, got all that. And the episodes 7 and 8. Now apparently this show was quite lackluster in a way that it didn't actually finish what it set out to do. I think there wasn't really a outcome as such. It fell short. It's only got like a 7.20 rating or so. I think the sequel to it is Bubblegum Crisis, which has been released in America on Blu-ray. MVM will pick it up eventually, God knows when. But there's also other like spin-offs like ADV Police Protect and Serve or some shit, and 2040, which is like a remake or so of this version, which came out like 90s, late 90s. There's like 24 episodes of that, and that's quite pricey on DVD in the UK, but I think the older DVDs have more extras, whereas the new one from Funimation has hardly any extras at all. But if you're just looking to watch the show, yeah, you're probably just better off getting Funimation. But if you want the extras and shit and the nostalgia, probably better getting the old DVD. I've seen one of the old DVD releases, but someone's selling it for like 20 odd quid, but it's broken, so I don't want something that's broken. And some of the old chipboard boxes go for over 50 odd quid, so I'm trying to stop buying those big chipboard DVD boxes because they take up a lot of room. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. Please, like I said in the description below, if you have the Ultimate Edition from 2013, you know, with all patches and key rings and coins or whatever, that version, if you can upload a video and then, you know, leave the link in the description, so you can see the extras and the differences of the menus as well, then that'll be highly appreciated. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this long 21-minute video. And I'll see you all in the next unboxing, whichever they might be. They might be. I mean, they might be. And yeah, Flying Lucha, bye-bye.